Alright guys, this is Josh from Midnight Auto coming back to you with a little bit more of an unconventional video from what I'm used to doing. So, for today, I've got this my little workshop here. Since I'm in North Carolina, I'm trying to set everything up so we can use it properly so we can start building an engine for this Corvair, but till then, I need light. And, well, we have a few little 2-foot lights that we're going to install in the shop because, well, I can't see anything and I can't put anything on film with one lone light bulb swinging back and forth. So stay tuned. We're going to shed a little light on the situation, so hang with me. Alright guys, so what we have here, we have a 4-pack of Amazon's finest randomly named fluorescent, or not fluorescent, LED lights. Now I chose these mostly because, you know, search, lowest price, bulk pack. If you really want to know what they are, I'll find the link, I'll pin it in one of my YouTube comments. That way, if you really like them and they really are as bright as they claim to be, I'm happy telling you what I got. I just can't tell you what random Amazon name they have. It's like Hoi Kitty or something like that. I'll put it in there. But anyhow, we're going to watch the misery of me mounting these because, well, I need light. I've got a Corvair engine to assemble and I don't want you guys seeing a group of shadows or something that looks like the Blair Witch Project as I film it. So, yeah, hang with me. We'll see what kind of misery I get into. Now, as always, I've got this plugged in. If you're playing with electricity, be careful, y'all. Don't shock yourselves. But it's kind of like cutting the exhaust off your car. You gotta hear once what it sounds like without the exhaust. Well, I gotta plug one of these in just to see how bright it actually is. And, I mean, it's not terrible. I think 4 of these guys together will really help. And the other nice thing about these is that it's a system, so you can actually plug them in together and link them. I'm going to put you guys on time warp. I'm going to open one of the packages. I'm going to try to get this first one hung up so y'all can see it. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so I've got you under the one swinging bulb here. So it gave me these little packs of chain with some hooks. And that's probably what we're going to go with today. Is we're going to go with the little eyelet hooks and the length of chain. Just to keep everything nice and easy. Because, well, I don't need them to be hard mounted, but gonna attempt this the best I can, and I am going to eyeball in my measurements because I'm hanging them from a chain. So we are going to go with, let's see, let's see here. That's pretty quick. So we're gonna go with that. And then I'm gonna take the other one here. Figure out my rough measurement. And then get in. Next thing you know, I'll show you guys when I hang it up and what it looks like. Hang loose. guys, so we got a couple of them up so far. And I'm going to take one. I'm going to let you guys see. These things are, honestly, they're pretty easy to hang up. As long as you know where you're going with them. So, unravel the chains, which is like Christmas lights. You get tangled. Got a couple hooks to go into. And then we just figure out what kind of height we want. I think, what is it? I only did 2 little lengths of chain on the last one. So that's what we're going to do here. And do. Oh yeah, look at that. How much light. Yes, I got 3 of them up.
Damn, look at that.
Folks, for everybody's voice you're hearing in the background, that's Al. So he's going to be a reoccurring character on this show from time to time. So hang loose. We'll get the last one up. We'll show you what we're doing. All right, guys. We've returned on our little lightning project here. Had to grab some stuff for, grab some stuff for Al real quick and get it taken care of. Also, by the way, anybody watching this, it's Veterans Day weekend, so thank you for your service if you're watching. Deeply appreciate it. I think in staring here, I've realized the situation. I have 4 lights and 3 of them hung up, trying to figure out really what I want to do with them. And I think I may try to double them up in the center here. Because the nice thing about this being kind of like a modular setup is I can go through and just readjust a little bit. So this is the kind of fun I get to have, but I want to make sure that I give you guys the best quality lighting. That way when I start tearing this engine apart, you guys can actually see what I'm doing instead of just me describing it over a very dark and kind of, I wouldn't say blurry, but I would say, yeah, what the heck, hiding in the shadows kind of situation. So I am going to relocate this stuff. I hope y'all are entertained by watching my tall, lanky butt trying to hang lights and whatnot. I know it's not my usual automotive content, but I appreciate you hanging along and watching. So, guys, stay tuned. All right, guys, so I am now in the shop. And we went from that one lone light bulb there to actually being able to see what the hell we're doing. I know that, I'm still learning this whole camera angle thing, especially trying to film indoors, so bear with me. I'm trying. But now we can see the project that lays before us. So right here, I have 2 Corvair engines, or at least the sum total of 2 Corvair engines, including that basket there. I got a set of jugs in that box there. So I want to thank a couple folks because I went all the way to Hampstead and I ended up picking up the engine that's on the bottom there, along with a bunch of other Corvair parts for $125. So as far as I'm concerned, the engine paid for everything else I got. Now, is it all usable? Not really, because that sat out back in a shed so close to the ocean that I could throw a baseball into the bay. So we're going to tear that one down. We're going to find out exactly what's going on with it. Now, the other issue I had with that engine is I got that engine and I got a spare cylinder head over there. The spare cylinder head is an 80 horse. That one there is 102 horse because that's a YN block. So in my search for the other head, I came across these two on Marketplace for 25 bucks a piece. And I messaged the guy. I'm like, hey, you know, I want them heads, but in this case, you know, if there's any more parts I need, I'll let you know. He's like, you know what? For the price of the heads, just take the rest of it, and whatever you don't use, pass on to another Corvair guy. And I genuinely will. Anything that I'm not using out of this in one of my videos, I will post up, and if somebody has a use for it, I would like to pay it forward. So, y'all Corvair guys, just stay tuned, because I might have some parts. But the thing I figured out about this block here is this is a ZH block that had the 102 horse heads on it. So this is why you never take the block casting number as gospel on these things, because they have been mixed back and forth so many times, you don't know what's what at this point. But I'm going to go through, we're going to pull all this down, we're going to see what's here. My goal is to put a good 102 horse engine together. And we're talking block, cam, heads, everything proper to be a 102 horse engine. Now I know that 900 Monza out there would have came with an 84 horse engine. I know in one of my previous videos I said 94 horse. But 84 horse engines, what that one would have came with out there. We're going to give it just a little extra pepper. Because if I got to put an engine together, there's no point in doing a numbers correct, period correct thing. Because, well, you know, there are enough of them out there that are completely restored, beautiful, brand new. This one's kind of going to be more of a a la carte. I'm making exactly what I want out of the car I want. So, guys, I know that wasn't a long video, but I appreciate you hanging through to the end. I promise we'll get back to automotive content next week, and I have some real fun stuff coming up. So I've got revivals coming up. I've got this engine teardown on the Corvair to work on. So guys, just bear with me. I know this one was kind of a lame video, but it's all necessary to keep going on what we need to do. So this is Josh from Midnight Auto Repair saying, have a wonderful day. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'll see you guys later.